but I'm still going to stick by my original statement, which is you notice how the game swung around right when Iris started going for the attack. When Iris was on the aggression, he just plays crisper. He macros better. His units micro better. They're just smarter. They're like, wait, he's attacking rather than defending. Okay, let's start doing what we're supposed to be doing. Right now, with some more supply depots going up, still a severe lack of siege tanks, going very Goliath heavy to try to deal with those arbiters. Arbiter's going to have to be very careful they don't get picked off. Iris's main looking very thin, going up to 4 machine shops, so he's definitely thinking of going going very, very tank heavy here into the mid game, which is very smart because a lot of ridges to abuse on this map. Bisu's army after that last attack looking very, very thin, now taking another base to try to stay economically ahead. Iris taking I think he's already got the 3 o'clock position up and running, and it looks like we still have those shifty dropships out in the field. A Psystorm drop, able to get a ton of SCVs. I think with that, Bisu is once again kind of swung into the slight lead. More volt. This is a really back and forth game, really close. It looks like he's going to catch some vultures being dropped out here to the left, but I think most of them are going to escape inside that dropship. That's definitely going to put Bisu a little bit more in the tense. Let's see if he can get that army back in position where he can work with it. A ComSat that bottom left, and that's enough vultures where they're going to be able to power through that. Bisu's going to have that should be enough time though. Some mines being planted actually short. Actually a lot of siege tanks in those dropships. I thought there were some those vultures were actually out on the ground. Those mines definitely slowing Bisu down. The siege tanks actually being popped right back up. Dark Templar on the ground with those zealots, and once again Iris able to inflict some damage, keep Bisu back, keep Bisu from hurting his economy while he continues to macro. Still though, I think it's 4 bases versus 3 at this stage. Iris trying to take that 12 o'clock, hasn't landed it yet, hasn't transferred SCVs, and this is going to be a big leap actually, because that's area that's difficult to defend for a Terran opponent. That 3 o'clock position as well, but that 12 o'clock position, it's going to be hard to hold a lot of that territory. That's going to give a lot of openings for Bisu. And let's see if Iris is going to have the army to really do it. He's got, you can see Bisu with the arbiters out in the field. He's even got some Archons underneath. He's got the shuttles. He's really doing well with the upgrades. He's going to make sure that Iris couldn't turtle him, basically. He's actually ahead of Iris as far as the upgrades go, and Iris going in for another drop while bringing some vultures and trying to, wow, this is a really nice play from Iris. Trying to establish the 12 o'clock position and use the siege tanks in that bottom left-hand corner simultaneously. A big attack moving in, not a lot of zealots to lead, but the zealots somehow eating that damage, and I think that's just the upgrades. Iris is going to have to lift off and back out, or he's going to have to save it with a lot of troops. It looks like he's going to try to save it. He's holding off on those dropships in the meantime. It looks like he wants to micro them a little bit more precisely. So, and I think he might be missing an opportunity here, but Bisu crashing all of his troops. He knows really the key to this game is he's keeping these bases out of Iris's hands, and he's actually going to push all the way up to the mineral only, Psystorm all over all those siege tanks. Beautiful opportunity. Bisu not only going to be able to take the 12 o'clock, he's also going to be able to take out that mineral only. So taking, I would say, a pretty heavy, that was a pretty heavy blow to Iris right there. Very vulnerable time, and Bisu capitalizing on it perfectly. And it looks like Bisu going to take this upper left-hand corner in the meantime. Now some siege tanks. Wait, not a lot of troops here, so a pretty nice counterattack from Iris. Iris going to get something done, but I don't think that was worth the base trade, in my opinion. Oh, nothing to protect that mineral only. Just continuing to press up. I don't think Bisu realizes his bottom left-hand corner is being taxed, so he's going to end up losing that base. But I still think that's a fair trade, even if Iris doesn't manage to, or even if Iris does manage to take that out. It's a pretty good trade. Finally, some zealots wandering in there, able to take all the siege tanks out. And those early upgrades are really paying off for Bisu. I got to say, you can see his units just powering through a lot of this stuff where they'd have a lot more difficulty otherwise. Specifically the armor upgrade, the zealots just eating, just able to run right through the mines. Like I think Iris has actually been taken off guard by it a little bit in kind of his troop positions and thing, as you see. Bisu taking that up left-hand corner, Iris knowing that he's behind in this match, and he's actually wandering out with a less upgraded army to try to inflict damage on Bisu, and I'm not sure that this is going to be successful. Bisu looks like he's got somewhat of an army. He's got a lot of gateways though, and he's got another arbiter popping out. He still has a smaller army than Iris, but if he can buy himself some time, he should be able to stop this. This is going to be a critical moment in the match again. Iris moving out, he's saying, screw playing the economic game, I've got to go crush Bisu, and I'm going to crush Bisu now. Starting to move out to this bottom left-hand corner. If he takes this out, Bisu doesn't have anything. He's not going to be able to stay up economically, basically, because he's still, well, Iris still has that mineral only. This will open up some opportunities for him, essentially. More mines being planted down to the south. The zealots still just kind of kamikazing their way through it, and a whole lot of siege tanks there. Shuttle getting taken out. Ooh, Arbiter moving in. EMP, but big recall right on the line. And it looks like some awesome Psy Storm. Oh, beautiful defense by Bisu. And I think that sealed him the match. Wow, that was awesome. Just the way he weaved that was beautiful. Still now just a skeleton crew. Bisu should have reinforcements to run up and take this out, no problem. And I think that's going to be it. Iris is isolated to a single mineral only. He's going to have to go vulture heavy. That was all of his gas in his tanks right there. And now Bisu is easily going to be able to take this upper left-hand corner and take out the game. Awesome play. And Bisu just read his opponent like a book here. First of all, that early pressure was awesome. I gotta say, I feel like he deserved it. Science Vessel taken out. Really, I'm not sure why the Queen commentators felt like that was such a big deal. The Science Vessel is a lot of gas, but really, I'm not sure that it makes much of a difference here. It looks like some probes transferring cross-map. Some more reinforcements coming in, and there's still those 2 dropships in play, but they really don't have anything in it. At least I don't think they have anything in it. No, it doesn't look like they have anything in it. Another recall. Oh, that's just overkill. That's just like lathering it in. It's like, I got some recalls to spare, and instead of attacking you, I'm just going to take it out. Looks like it was a single siege tank out. Let's see if this probe gets ballsy and goes and takes that siege tank out. See that opportunity, take it. So those mines still out doing some damage, but Bisu, yeah, there's the probes getting in the fray. Yeah, probes, yeah. Bisu able to, okay, it looks like some mines are going to be able to take out a Dragoon there. But I think that is it for Iris. Iris is going to have to go essentially all Vulture at this stage, and he's going up against a very nice composition of units that of Bisu that's, again, better upgraded, more of them. Now he's trying to isolate and try to take that 12 o'clock. Bisu is going to hammer this so hard. I think he's regretting using that recall in that bottom left-hand corner. It's kind of a flourish maneuver, honestly. He didn't really need to do that. He had plenty of time to do so. But I guess he's still going to have troops to crush this. It's just going to take him a little bit longer. But it would be a lot faster if he just ran in and recalled right on top of those tanks. Making sure he has some cannons in that upper left, make sure those vultures can't really do a lot. Vulture's actually already on top of it, though. And now Bisu going to wander up, and this is going to be the smackdown maneuver. Hallucinating. Oh, man. Yeah, this is... At this stage, he's like, get out my game. That's the get out my game maneuver. Running up with the hallucinated zealots to press forward, and he's going to go, he's saying, forget the 12 o'clock. You can't hold anything. So he's just going to run straight up into the main, right down Iris's jugular, and Iris doesn't have anything for it. Ouch. Although still pretty good spread, and I still would have gone for the 12 o'clock nevertheless. With that hallucination attack, that would have been it. This is still going to be GG. It looks like those dropships actually got stasis, those annoying dropships. And yeah, the rest of the attack force able to press into the secondary. It looks like a skeleton